uh, I wanted just to have some fun with you guys, and just to share with this you that for those who do not know how to answer the Abdul, because they try to fool you and they try to fabricate things. Now if we go in the Quran mentioned the word Bakka, but what Bakka is, let us expose this. You will notice that Bekka, and by the way, there's no A at the end, there's T, so there's a different letter. The one in the Bible is not Bekka, it is Baka. The valley, in Arabic we say Baka, which means he cry. All right, like when somebody he cry, so the valley of a crying. Actually, we can show it from the Quran. Here first, the first house established for the people was that at Becca. This is the first house, not the second house, not the third house. This is the first house. What is Becca? This is about? Simply, in the Yemeni language, the letter Qa turned to be Ba, and the letter Ba turned, the vice versa. So you will find that the Quran mentioned Mecca twice, or let's say once as Mecca and then once as Becca. You see? So why here is coming as Mecca and there is coming as Becca? It's the same word. The difference is just the pronunciation. Yemeni people, they switch the word M to Ba, and sometime the letter Qa to Ba. So Mecca is the same as Becca. Mecca is coming from the word Makkah. If we search right now in Google for the temple of Makkah, let us see the answer. Temple of Almaqah. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Here we go. This is where the name of the city of Mecca is coming from, or Bakka. It is a temple built by the Sabian, which worshipping the moon. So here you will see it have like many names, but it's very clear the temple of Al-Makkah. Let us click here. This is in Yemen. This is the temple of Mecca, or Al-Makkah. Makkah. You see the letter Ka here is switched into K. So instead of Mecca, it is Makkah. Qa. But it's the same. So the temple of Al-Makkah is a temple of the moon god. Let us see. Here we go. Oh, this guy here, the site is gone. Okay, let's go. Temple of Al-Makkah, or we can find, let's see this one. At the temple of Al-Makkah. You see the letter here, the letter Ka switched to Q. Now this is not really Q, but because in your language you don't have an equal letter, it is Makkah. Same as for the Arab and the Yemeni. The Yemeni, they switch the letter Ka into Qa, depend in the word. So the temple of Almaqah is the temple of Mecca. But what happened when they built the Kaaba? They brought stones from the temple of Al-Makkah. Let us show you some pictures. You will see in this drawing they are showing you here in this side. Let us draw this. Here is the Yemeni corner. Here is the black stone. And this is what Muhammad, he says, the one who touched those two corners, Allah forgive his sin. You remember? Now why this corner called Yemeni corner? Yemen, because simply they have stones in this corner which is taken from the temple of Al-Makkah. And this is the pictures. Those are stones brought from the temple of Al-Makkah in Yemen, and they place it there. So simply what they do, people, they used to go to visit the temple of Al-Makkah, and now the Arab of Quraysh, they said, okay, we will build a Kaaba, small Kaaba, not like the big huge temple of Yemen, and you don't have to go all the way there, and we bring holy stones from the temple of Al-Makkah. And obviously the whole city of Mecca become because of this is they claim that this is like a counterfeit of the huge temple of Al-Makkah, which is in Yemen. So they brought those stones, and now they are holy stones for the Muslims. And if you notice with me, their color is different from the colors of the rest of the Kaaba. The stones are different, they are not the same, and they are like a small funny stones. They put them together, and in that corner, Muhammad in the hadith, he says, whoever touched those two corners, Allah forgive his sin. All right, read carefully. O Abu Abdul Rahman, why do I only see you touching those two corners? He said, I heard Messenger of Allah saying, touching them erases the sins. So the Arab, since the beginning of the Kaaba, they practice kissing and touching those stones. The black stone, which is the vagina of the god of fertility, Baal, and the Yemeni corner, because those are stones brought from Al-Makkah temple, which we showed you its pictures here. This is Al-Makkah temple, a huge one. You cannot compare it to the one in the Kaaba. So they took stones from here and they place it in the Kaaba. And why you need to go all the way to Yemen just to do to have a holy forgiveness? Just come here. We brought the stones for you, and we have it here. I think it have another name in English, the same temple, but as you see, this is the temple of Mecca here, Al-Makkah, which is in Yemen, and this is where the name is coming from. I'm trying to find more. Before I found like really a nice article about the temple of Almaqah. Maybe I need to do a little bit change in the way it's written in English. Let's see. No. Um, okay, well, this is how they are calling the name Al-Makkah. Let us search for this. Maybe we can get something. Anyway, you can search for it, and you will find that this is the in the beginning. For some time, they thought this was the sun temple, but all the study at the end lead that this was very wrong, because they found an ancient language there proving that this was always the temple of the moon god. Um, you see, it have another name, Awam, in the Awam. Let me see here. Hold on. Yeah, this is an article here about it. There's many articles you can search. I mean, just to make your own study. You know, this is a Sabian. Sabian. You see, the Sabian, their religion spread all the way to Egypt, all the way to Yemen, and they build the huge temples in both countries. Al-Makkah temple. You see, this name was very famous and used by many, and it was. Now, for sure, those who they are historian, they can give more reference and more study about what is this is exactly. But all of them, they agree it was the moon god temple. Um, let us see. Like here, he's just giving you a summary. The temple of Awam, Mahram Balkis, the temple of Al-Makkah, etc. Blah blah blah. Al-Makkah is considered a moon god temple. All right, you see it. Hmm? So this is where the origin name of Mecca and Bakka, and the Muslims desperately trying to find a place for their God in our book. Your God is not a spirit. Your God is silly. Your God is stupid. Your God do not know how the baby created. Your God, he says stupid things. Your God teach against the teaching of the God of the Christian and the Jews. I mean, ethically, the God by nature in Islam is not the same as God of the Christians and the God of the Jews. Our God is a spirit, your God is not. So we cannot, that's it from the beginning. First, like, done, we are done.